I'll call to order the special called city council meeting of Thursday, April the 8th at 6 p.m. Those in attendance in chamber are Councilman Matney, Councilwoman King, Councilman Kraling, Councilwoman Kuzner. I understand Councilman Black is attending via remote. So based on that also, per legal counsel, I will announce the extenuating circumstances will take place here tonight to allow Mr. Black the full privileges of an elected official so he can participate in discussions as well as voting. That's based on our city attorney's opinion, based on recent state law, as well as our own code of conduct or council meeting instructions, if you will. Okay. Hearing that, our first order is new business. Ordinance first reading, Ms. Miller.
First item is the first reading of an ordinance to approve a contract to sell real property and to authorize the mayor to execute the contract, deed, and other documents necessary to carry out the terms of the contract.
Thank you, Ms. Miller. This is coming from our Public Works Committee, Chairman Kraling.
At this time, I'd like to make a motion to approve the ordinance, to approve the contract to sell real property, and authorize the mayor to execute the contract, deed, and other documents necessary to carry out the terms of the contract.
Thank you, Mr. Kraling. Is there a second?
Second.
I have a second from Ms. King. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion to approve an ordinance to contract to sell real property as Mr. Kraling detailed out, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Those opposed, like sign. Hearing none, the motion carries 6-0. Miller.
Next is a standing committee item. This is a resolution to authorize the purchase of a tract of land and to authorize the mayor to execute the agreement for the purchase and sale of real property and any other documents necessary to complete the purchase.
Okay, point. Standing committee, is this coming out of PW also, right? So it's not committee of the whole.
That's correct. Correct.
Okay, all right. Mr. Kraling, back to you.
At this time, I'd like to make a motion for the resolution to authorize the purchase of the tract of land and authorize the mayor to execute the agreement for the purchase and sale of real property and any other documentation necessary to complete the purchase.
Okay, I have a motion for Mr. Kraling. Is there a second?
Second.
A second for Ms. King and Mr. Black. Any discussion? Mr. Madney.
Thank you, Mayor. This is really just a piece of clarification. This is coming to us as a resolution. However, our legal counsel has been emphatic that the sale or purchase of property has to be done by ordinance. Does this need to be done by ordinance?
Mr. Matney, if council may, on page 24 of your packet, if you could just restate the motion to read the title of that resolution.
The entire thing?
Yeah, the entire thing.
Right. Just the top bold part. Okay.
Oh, so you're going to redo the motion?
Yes.
You agree to withdraw the second?
Yes, sir, agree.
Okay, back to you, Mr. Kraling.
Hold on one
Look,
second.
stand by.
Just make sure. Okay, yeah, so I had them flip-flop. So on this item, it's only one reading item. It's just one reading. It's not an ordinance required because it's for the purchase of property. Whereas if we were selling property, it would be 2 readings in a public hearing. So for item 2, standing committee, item A, the resolution, just reading the title of the resolution and approving that resolution will suffice.
So we don't need an ordinance for the sale of property.
For the purchase of property, for the sale of property, yes. For the purchase of property, we don't.
Okay.
That concurred with Mr. Dugan's conversation we on Monday. We only needed a resolution for the purchase but we did need an ordinance for the sale.
Fine with that. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Matney. Any other discussion? Mr. Crayley,
Need to repeat this or?
No. do you want it reworded?
It just needs to be clear what the resolution is authorizing council to do. Out of abundance of caution, in my judgment, I would read the entire title of the resolution as presented.
Okay, Ms. King was okay. So it's back to you, Mr. Crayley.
At this time, I'd like to place a motion to approve the resolution to authorize the purchase of a tract of land consisting of approximately 8.23 acres located at 700 East Standing Springs Road, and to authorize the mayor to execute the agreement for the purchase and sale of real property and any other documents necessary to complete the purchase.
Okay, I have a motion as stated. Mr. Crayley is the second.
Second.
Second from Mr. Matney. All right, any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion for the resolution, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, like sign. Hearing none, the motion for resolution carries 6-0. Okay, what do I hear on adjournment?
So moved.
Mr. Matney, is there a second?
Second.
Second from Ms. King. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned at approximately 6:07 PM. Thank you.